Hello everyone, my name is Ivan and welcome to or back to Seasonal Adventures. I'm just doing a random thoughts 101 video kind of thing. Um, just today Saturday, Saturday the 12th of April 2025. Yeah, just did a bit of tinkering around the apartment in terms of shifting some posters around and some furniture. um, in terms of the furniture, I don't want to show it. Indeed, my apartment is quite cluttered in terms of its orderly, but looks very lived in. Um, so what's the three pieces that were mainly changed position? So the my original student desk from back in the day when I used to live with my parents, which now on top of that sits my record player, or new record player that I bought since moving here. That's closer to my bedroom area. Um, the new desk that I use as where I eat off is closer to the kitchenette area, and the outdoor table, pardon me, the outdoor table, which is designed as an outdoor table, but I've used it for inside, is moved closer to the window of the balcony, just before there's a chest there, which houses most of my box sets, like vinyl box sets. Yeah, just switch things around a little bit. Um, Posters, the Star Trek posters, originally calendar inside a calendar. I've cut off the borders and just left obviously the image, say, of Councillor Troy or Captain Picard. So that saved a lot of space on the wall. So I've shifted those around a little bit. I know it might be unusual. I don't know. I've also got bedrooms. I've got a bedroom. I've also got posters inside the bathroom. And thinking when it gets steamy in there, doesn't the posters peel? But living by myself, I keep the bathroom door open, and I've got a fan that I turn on inside. That's inbuilt as part of the fitting. Yeah, and the posters inside the bathroom would be, I guess, a lower priority. So if they do over time get affected by steam or moisture, that's okay. So I shifted a few things around. Just as an example, this is the front door of my apartment, obviously from the inside. You can see there it's got the Enterprise D, the Enterprise E, the Voyager, and the Enterprise D again there. This poster here used to be at the very bottom, and these Star Trek, I guess some of them are postcards style, used to be elsewhere, but now it's become like a mostly Star Trek themed door, where around this area used to be X-Men cards. Now they've been shifted elsewhere as well. So yeah, this is just to remind me the draft snake is this. So just to keep the draft out, there's a little gap underneath the door just to keep the draft out, and just to remind myself to remove it, because if you try to open the door with that there, it's a bit more difficult. So that's a good reminder for myself. My apartment, I guess, yeah, from the get-go, from almost 2 years ago now that I moved here, it's pretty much centered around me. I knew it was an apartment for one bedroom apartment, and myself. I don't have a partner. I mean, I'm open to that, but still living the bachelor life. And yeah, pretty much the apartment is centered around myself. Like, I don't have a couch. I thought about that when I first moved in, like if guests come, but I do have foldable event style chairs that they could sit on, and that one IKEA chair that's like a loosely based on a rocking chair. Because I'm a close proximity to Westfield Shopping Centre, if I have friends over, we go across the road to the food court to have a coffee or a meal, so they know I'm not a home chef by any means. So yeah, the apartment is decked out, pretty much centered around my interests. Mostly music, CDs, and some DVDs, vinyl, posters, going to concerts. Anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, just that's what I've been doing today. Aside from picking up our latest parcel delivery, I can link that in the comments if you're interested in seeing that. Be pretty chilled. And yes, I'm going to bang on about the weather just quickly, and I thought about not, but I will. You can see how bright it is behind me. I've closed one of the shutters. There's two sliding shutters. That's one of them there. I'll put in the center position just to block some sunlight. Today and tomorrow it's around about 29-30 degrees, so just when I've been saying summer is behind us, this weekend it's like a summer's returned. Doesn't feel too bad though inside here. I've got the fan on that's in the background there on the floor. Haven't needed to put the air conditioning unit on, so I guess yeah, it helps with the shutter, and obviously I can close the second shutter as well if I want to, and make it fully closed, but I'm managing. I suppose because we are in the second month of autumn fall, I know it's not summer, so maybe it's psychological. I mean, not an overall summer season, just the occasional bursts of summer, a couple of days like today. And that's it, folks. Thanks for watching till the end once again. Another kind of video diary in this style. Hope you're enjoying your weekend if you're also in Australia or the Southern Hemisphere. And also if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you'll probably be 24 hours behind us, or maybe ahead. Okay, bye for now.